All right, this is video number 2, which is devoted to project number 2 in the new improved Keyword Elite, and I'm sure your mind is already buzzing with the possibilities of what you can do with this tool, of how it can automate and make your keyword research and your keyword pay-per-click advertising campaigns so much more profitable because you've got so much more power than people who don't have this kind of information available to them. And the exciting thing is how most of it is done completely automatically. So this video I know is going to excite you because this is where the real power of Keyword Elite starts to be shown. So let's go ahead and get moving on project number 2, which is analyze pay-per-click listings. Now, what this project is all about is allowing you to analyze your competition for pay-per-click advertising and finding the most profitable niche markets. So here's how it usually works. The first thing you're going to do is create a keyword list, just like I showed you in the last video. We'll stick with fishing as our keyword. We use Ask 100 results. Keyword Elite goes out and finds our 100 keywords for us, just like it did in the first video. Now, so you take a look at your list, and you just select the ones that you want to analyze a little further. All you do is hold down the Control key and click on the row. You can select multiple keywords, and that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to pick a few of these: bass fishing tips, carp fishing tackle, crappie fishing. And if I right-click, it's easy to just click this, send them to project number 2. That's Analyze Pay-Per-Click Listings. You can see all the keywords have already been populated in here. In step 3, we select the search engines we want to analyze: Google, Enhance, Yahoo, Miva. You can choose any of these if you wish. These are the major pay-per-click search engines. In step 4, we show the special criteria like Keyword Effectiveness Index. This is a really exciting tool because you can tell how profitable and how competitive different keywords can be. Top bids, this will show us how much the top advertiser is paying for each of these keywords in each of these different search engines. And under title results, anchor results, text results, you choose any of these. For example, title results will show you, if you check it, which websites in Google, how many of them, contain each of these keywords in their title tags on their websites. So this gives you a good indication of which websites actually are advertising, trying to rank well for these keywords in the free listings. And that just gives you another way to look at how competitive a certain keyword is. Under step 5, we can choose Google Broad Match, Phrase Match, or Exact Match within AdWords. And we can also enter the maximum cost per click. We're going to leave that blank in this example. We click OK, and Keyword Elite goes to work doing this research, which would take a human being hours upon hours to sort all this information out. And you can see before your eyes, Keyword Elite does it almost instantly. Click the Report View tab, and we immediately see the results that show up. This column, the results column, shows basically the complete number of websites within Google that are advertising for these particular keyword phrases. The searches shows how many times these keyword phrases have been searched on in the previous month. The RS ratio is the results divided by the searches, which gives us a great indication of how competitive a keyword phrase is. Now look at this. The RS ratio for bass fishing tips is very low. So that shows you that that's a good keyword phrase to target for your free search engine listings. Now, the Keyword Effectiveness Index is here as well, and you can actually see under AdWords cost per click how much each advertiser is paying for these specific keywords. Let me show you. For example, now if you scroll to the right, you'll notice that the AdWords cost per click data is here. And what's interesting about this is, for example, the number 1 website within Google AdWords for the search term bass fishing is paying somewhere between $1.04 and $1.30 per click. That's information that is at your fingertips. You can see that they're getting between 82 and 103 clicks per day. There are 54 competitive campaigns within Google for that keyword phrase. And you can also see how many are within Yahoo. There are 40. Yahoo Top Bid is blank. That's because we didn't select Yahoo Top Bid when we were choosing our criteria earlier in the video. There are 7 MIVA campaigns for that keyword. The MIVA Top Bid is 6 cents. There are 12 enhanced campaigns at 25 cents per click. So you can see this is an incredible amount of data that is brought to you instantly. Now look down here at broad match, phrase match, and exact match. If we click on each of these, let's click phrase match tab, you'll see that the figures change. Now, and the same is true for the others as well. They change because the advertisers are paying different amounts for the phrase match, for the exact match, and for the broad match. So those are options for each of the keywords, and you can see exactly what's being paid for each option. Now, if we click on one of these rows, let's say the bass fishing row, then down here in the bottom, we get a new set of data. We can see all of the Google AdWords. We clicked on the Google tab. We can see all the advertisers, their ranking, and it lists them in order. If we click on each of these, we can see their actual Google AdWords ad, exactly how it would look on the web. This shows us exactly how each of these companies is advertising and what is their secrets for getting certain click-through rates. If they're paying a lot per click, then we know they're having some success. So we can learn a lot. We click on Yahoo, we see the Yahoo ads. If we click on MIVA, it'll show us the MIVA advertisers, the same for Enhance as well. So an enormous amount of research available for us. We also see the bid amounts, exactly how much they're paying. Now, we can also change the way we're viewing these listings. Let's say we only want to view keywords that contain certain criteria. So we click the Edit Filters tab, and we can select minimum and max values in each of these filter criteria. So, for example, let's click on the result count filter. And we only want to see keywords that have results between, let's say, between 100,000 and maybe 400,000 results. So we enter that value in and click OK, and now only the keyword phrases that meet those filter criteria are shown to us. This is pretty handy if you're building a keyword list that is maybe 5,000 keywords. So instead of going through it manually and searching through and having to figure all this out on your own, you just set the filters and Keyword Elite takes care of the rest in an instant. Now, there's one other thing that I want to show you that you can use this project for, and it's kind of a stealth maneuver, but you can use project number 2 to find high-paying AdSense keywords as well. If you do any kind of AdSense work, go to the AdWords cost per click, and you can click this heading to sort the keywords by this criteria. So you can see what the highest paying advertiser is paying here, and it's for beach fishing. That's the keyword phrase that this advertiser is using, and they're paying between $2.11 to $2.64 per click. Here's why this is important if you are an AdSense advertiser or publisher. So you create an AdSense page that's optimized for beach fishing, and you put Google AdSense on that page. Typically, you're going to get paid somewhere between 20 and 50% of this amount right here. So just create a large keyword list, plug it into Keyword Elite, sort this column in descending order, and then just create AdSense pages based around the highest paying keywords. Now, in another video, I'm going to show you how to use Keyword Elite to actually create these AdSense pages for you. You just click this option right here, and Keyword Elite creates those pages for you. I think you're going to find that to be mind-blowing.